Okay, Stephen Root, and on deck, Evelyn Goldgrant. Welcome.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate that these legislators that are in favor of the removal of the cameras are continually trying to help the citizens and make our roads safer, and I hope that other legislators step up and voice their unhappiness with this program and that there's a lot of inconsistencies with it. I'm going to start from the very beginning. Why are they allowed to put cameras 1 foot off the road without a variance? The businesses that are around these cameras deserve the opportunity to oppose the installation, and same thing with residents like this gentleman here. If they're putting something 1 foot off the road or on the road, there should be a variance. I have to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on variances if I build a deck that goes too close to the road, or a front porch, or something of that nature, or if I encroach upon a side yard setback. Thousands of dollars it costs me as a builder to go for variances all the time, and it's not fair that a company worth billions and billions of dollars, making hundreds of millions of dollars off of our sweat and hard work, should be able to just install cameras 1 foot off the road. And the same thing with permits. They don't have any permits, and then on top of it, they have no professional engineers signing off. My architect engineer said, one intersection would be a $30,000 fee to put their livelihood, their professional stamp and seal on that intersection. And for them to take professional responsibility for an intersection would be at least $30,000. So between them circumventing that process of using professional engineers, which is New York State law, then on top of it not having to go for variances and getting input from the people that have to live with the flash all the time, and then on top of it, you have them shorten our yellow lights, which they absolutely did, and I provided written proof that the Department of Transportation told their employees to shorten our yellow lights and to prioritize red light camera intersections. Then you have people getting killed, then all the videos getting deleted, then you have us getting a Supreme Court order for them to give us the data used to compile the annual report, and that being denied, even though the judge says they give us the Supreme Court order, Xerox saying, no, we're not giving you the video, we're not giving you the raw data that we used to compile the annual report. Then on top of it, they won't tell us who actually compiles the annual report. So with the amount of circumventing of process, due process, and so forth, then you have 0.9% of the people that get these red light camera tickets plead innocent and are actually go to court and try and be found not guilty. Of the 0.9% of the people that plead not guilty, 0.54 are actually found not guilty. There's no due process there. And you have them circumventing the process of going through a variance. And you have them not using professional engineers to install the cameras, which New York State rendered a decision. All red light cameras need the stamp and seal of a licensed engineer to safeguard the life, health, and property of the residents. So that's enough right there for you guys to suspend the program. Then in Miller Place, where the boy got killed, the 2 boys got killed, I asked the DOT to put protective left-hand turning signals in. After the boy gets killed, they say, we did what you'd asked, and we decided to put a protective left-hand turning signal in. Then I asked them on Old Town Road to do the same thing, after numerous people had gotten killed. And what they just did, they put protective left-hand turn signals in. So instead of being reactive, let's be proactive and try and safeguard our constituents, because it's the right thing to do. After New York State Department of Engineering says, in clear as day, that all red light cameras need the stamp and seal of an engineer to safeguard the life, health, and property of the residents. You can't just circumvent that process.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Mr. Root, question.
Hi, Stephen. Thanks for coming in.
You're welcome.
Have you said in the past that the yellow lights have been played around with, they've been diminished in time?
Absolutely.
So that would be a question you would ask the engineer when he comes up.
I would definitely ask the engineer, and also I have the proof that I have given out numerous times with the email that went out from the DOT to their employees telling them to reset the yellow light times and to prioritize red light camera intersections. I can email that to one of you now so you can print it up. And you could ask the DOT what their explanation would be to that email, that specific email that was sent out to their employees to tell the crews to reset the times and to prioritize red light camera intersections. What's that all about? Not to mention we have a Suffolk police officer willing to testify to it with me right here, a Suffolk police officer.
Now you also said something about $30,000 fee. Is that a fee that someone would charge?
Yeah, my architect engineer who charges me $2,000 for a set of stamp sealed plans said for him to put his license on the line for the engineering behind these traffic signals, it would be about $30,000 per intersection. And that would be him saying, I'm responsible for the timing and the whole system, but no one's doing that.
And you're saying they're not doing it? The engineers are not signing off.
No.
And you think it might be because of the $30,000 cost?
I think that they're not willing to put their license at stake for misengineered traffic signals to cause red light running for a profit.
It would only be $3 million. I mean, we spend that like water, you know? I mean,
Not to mention that with the income that this program brings in, they should be more than willing to get variances and also pay an engineer. Let's see an engineer put their livelihood, their professional license at stake. Whenever I build a house, my license is at stake.
Thanks, Steve.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Evelyn Goldgraf, and on deck, James Emmanuel.